What's up, everybody? Dr. Giggles, your host of the Grove Show, Haunapalooza, and whatever else you want to call it. We are here live and direct. Tonight, we got a decent show for you. We're going to bring the spookiness. We're going to bring you the ride stuff. We're going to bring you a little bit of everything. Tonight's main topics, we're going to be talking about Disney raising prices as usual with Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Also bringing back some perks. The talk about Warner Brothers selling to Universal keeps heating up. And some ride removal, some Six Flags Great America, new perk for Dollywood season pass, the Six Flags over Texas log flume announcement may be canceled. John's on his way. He'll be here momentarily. He went to Fright Fest. He'll let you know all about that. We also got some reviews that I wanted to go over. I'm not going to go in depth, but in case you're not going to watch the haunt reviews, and we got a boatload scheduled. We had one for Factory of Terror out in Fall River drop today. We got, I'm going to tell you the schedule so you know when to look for these like in-depth haunt reviews in case you're looking for somewhere to go. But let me look at where is it? There it is. All right. So let's see what we got going here. Let's see, content. All right. So where the hell is it? Oh, so tomorrow we got 2 coming out. At 11 in the morning, 11:05 a.m., we got Fairtown. 1:05 p.m., we have the DementedFX review. And then Friday, you're going to get, let me see, one. You're going to get 3 on Friday the 13th. So 11:04 a.m., you're going to get 13th World in Cumberland. I haven't uploaded them yet, but I'm going to tomorrow for Friday. So you're going to get Dark Manor, and you're also going to get Haunted Gallows. But we're also going to talk about them briefly, and then you can check out the more in-depth review. And so we got all that going on, so you'll be able to check all that out. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things that are coming. So what I want to do before John gets here, and we shouldn't have any police interruption tonight. I haven't had any communication with any of the neighbors since last week's Grove Show. If they come, it's full of baloney. You know, I haven't threatened to kill anybody, you know, in the week. I think I've scared the entire neighborhood. No, I don't even see the neighbors outside anymore. Like, they just disappeared, and it's great. It's like they just sit in their houses now. What they should do when you're around me. Sit in your house. We don't care about you. And go away. But anyway, so Thursday, if you remembered, where was I? I was out in Holyoke. I went, it's like Mid-City Arts, this club. Very nice club. Very, very nice. We performed with First Jason, which is the lead singer, Ari Lehman. He is the original, no, they'll come outside in the snow. They like to congregate in the cul-de-sac and have community meetings within their little clique and stuff like that. They'll be outside at any temperature, any storm weather, anything. They like to, you know, it's just crazy around here. John can attest to all the craziness around here. But anyway, so, yeah, Ari Lehman is the first person to ever play Jason Voorhees in a movie. He was Kid Jason at the end that jumps up out of the lake and pulls the girl in at the end of the original Friday the 13th movie. And he's got a heavy metal band. He plays a guitar, and most of his songs are about Jason Voorhees and Friday the 13th. Most of them. Not all, but most of them. He's got songs with Ice Nine Kills. He has this one song where he actually raps, and he's got the kid from Child's Play, one of the dudes from, what the hell, Outsiders playing the saxophone. Then there's this girl from another horror movie. I can't remember which one. She's singing in it. We got an album coming out with him. It was cool. And it was cool hanging out with him, talking to him. Some cool things happened out of that. And it's got to do with DementedFX. And You guys need to know this if you don't know. DementedFX is the ones that put the show on. They put it in that club instead of their haunt because they didn't want to spend the money for a sound system plus take down the queue. They would have to take the queue line down in order to hold a concert and do the haunt and and then put it. It's just a pain in the neck. So they partnered up and they did it at the club. It was a great time. I don't know what the final count of people was, but I talked to Demented's marketing, the dude that actually plays Bone Crusher, and we had a fun time. They absolutely loved what we did because it was mostly like metal bands, cover bands, stuff like that. I was the only horror rap group, the only rap group, period, and they really enjoyed it. So we've been talking since then. We did go there. What was it? Saturday night. And I talked to the owner, thanked him for putting the show on, thanked him for allowing me to perform, and he loved it. And so I've been in talks with the marketing people. So we're working on it. What we're doing is I have an unreleased video for the album that's out now called, the song's called Gimme My Prime. The Prime drink that we made this like really crazy music video. It's funny. It's kind of like, when you, like a Klondike. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Well, we're talking about robbing and murdering and doing, instead of drug deals, we're doing prime deals. Trying to, score some prime. Because it's hard. Sometimes it's really hard to get. Depends where you live. Where I live, it's hard to get. That's why I buy in bulk. Anytime I buy what I can. And then, I probably make a purchase a couple times a month to get what my supply. And I feel like a junkie, but it's just water, coconut water and flavor. It's good for you, shockingly. So, yeah. But, so anyway, so I'm holding a contest for those in the area that want to go. So you got to do like 3 things. You got to follow Dr. Giggles Facebook and DementedFX Facebook. You have to share the post. And then you have to go to DementedFX because they're going to be playing this music video. They got this giant projection screen, and they do skits, and they play other music videos. And they're going to play Prime in the queue line while you wait. Because we waited 90 minutes to get in. And they did multiple skits, tons of music videos. I didn't see the same music video twice. I didn't see the what do you call it? The same skit twice. So you may get to see it once or twice in a night. I don't know how they're gonna do it or where they're gonna put it in there, but they're going to. And yeah. So if you got to take a picture of you there with the video playing behind you, you post it on the Dr. Giggles Facebook in the comments. It's pinned right at the top. And then that's all you got to do. And then what you will win by doing this is you're going to win the Dead Inside CD plus the Dead Inside t-shirt. We have sizes from large to 4X. We also are going to give you a Dr. Giggles hat. And with the Dead Inside CD comes with the poster autographed. You will also get the other 3 CDs that there are. There's a Resuscitation. There is Welcome to the 13th World. And there is Till Death Do Us Part. They all come with posters, autographed. And you get the CDs. So all that just for taking a couple minutes out of your time, plus going to the haunt. You can get all that stuff for free. Plus, you get to go to a cool haunt. And we're going to explain a little bit more in a little bit when we get to the haunt reviews and stuff like that. But I want to let you guys know that. So if that was something you're like, I want to see that. I did not, because I'll be honest. Myself, I have not set foot in any Six Flags parks this year. And I'll be honest with you. Me personally, hey, what's up, Jason in Paradise? So for me personally, I don't miss Six Flags. That's just me. I still go to parks. I just don't go to Six Flags. Now, John, the co-host, once he gets here, whenever he's on the way. He texted me at 6:29 that he was coming, so he could have hit some traffic, and that's okay. But he went. He's going to tell everybody about it when he gets here. He'll talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever about Fright Fest and all that. But again, I think that's great because that train ride, it's a cool little train ride. I would ride it, you know. I'd take the kids on it. I'd go on it during Christmas and check out the Christmas lights that they had there. Yeah, Charles went to Great Adventure. I mean, look, I'm not knocking people who go to Six Flags at all. Not at all. You know, if you like going there, go there. If that's your happy place and you enjoy it, then go. I'm not saying don't go. It's not my happy place anymore. My happy place is not even in New England. There isn't a park in New England anymore that I truly love. I've beaten the piss out of them, went to them all. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, it's, for me, Six Flags ain't it. You know, I go to Knoebels, Hershey, Busch Gardens Parks, SeaWorld, Universal. I even stopped going to Disney for a while. I haven't been there in a while. You know, I'll go to like fun spots. You know, I'll go to different other places that I haven't been to or I haven't been to in a while. But like, there's nothing like a Canopy Lake that really draws me in. Same thing with Lake Compounce. Next summer, I'm definitely going to go to Funtown Splashdown and ride a dark ride. You know, I like that park. I haven't been there in a while, so I want to get back there and check it out and all that stuff. So, yeah. I mean, will I go back to Canopy Lake? Of course I will. Will I go back to Lake Compounce? Yeah, of course I will at some point. I don't hate those places. It just, I don't have a lot of time. I say this all the time. Between work and music, and now with the haunt season going on, I'm going to where the cool haunted houses are. Except we finally found one that really sucked, and I'll tell you about that. Yeah, like I said, yeah, I've been seeing that Six Flags over there in Middle East is going up fast. Hopefully, the terrorists don't blow it up. You know, I would like to see that Six Flags open and people actually go and enjoy it. And, you know, I'm intrigued because, look, at the end of the day, it's a part. Oh, dog's barking. John's here. Yeah, it just, I just want to see. I'm intrigued by it. May I get there? May I ever get there or not? I probably won't. But if I do, cool. If I don't, I'm not going to cry about it, but I would like to. I'm on the fence. I'm kind of like, you know, about, do I really want to go to the Middle East and chance getting kidnapped or killed or something like that? I don't know if I really want to do that, you know? So I don't know. You know, we're not very well liked out there. So I don't know if I want to take the chance and get murked out, you know? That's not what I'm looking to do. I would like to just go to the amusement park and just be like, woo, you know, but I don't know. Some of you people out there are a lot braver than I am and want to go do that. I like being in the United States, and hopefully I don't have to worry about any bad stuff happening, you know. But yeah, so and while we're talking, if anybody has any questions about haunted houses up, you know, in the New England area that you haven't been to or thinking about, I can help you. Excuse me, you know, give you opinions. I could tell you some of the best stuff out there. And that just, you know, if you guys want some recommendations, I can give you some. But yeah. Ho, ho, ho. Ho. And I moved your chair over here so you didn't have to do it.
Nice.
I remembered. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Look, here's John. John has arrived. John has entered the building.
And repping my Bruins because game 1 tonight in about 15 minutes.
Oh, what? Playoffs?
No, opening day. First game of the season.
Who, Providence or Boston?
Boston.
Oh, wow. Oh, so this hockey is finally kicking off. I know.
Started last night.
Yeah, Reno was watching last night with his cat.
Yeah.
His cat was pumped about it.
I wanted to comment, but he doesn't have the comment set on me.
What do you mean?
I can't comment on it.
Why?
I don't know. For some reason, I can't.
Oh, in Reno?
Yeah.
Huh.
So, Repping my black and gold.
Black and gold. Look, we actually have things scheduled.
Yeah, I didn't even get the chance to do my video yet.
So we got that. I just gotta upload 2 more tomorrow for Friday. I'm gonna do 3 on Friday. 13th World, Dark Mana, and Haunted Gallows are gonna release on Friday.
Devin has all the haunts on his phone, so I'm gonna get the videos from him for the haunts.
Oh, he's got them.
Yeah.
They let you film in there now?
Yeah.
Wow. So when we get to that, you can
actually film.
They say that?
Yeah.
Really?
As long as you don't have the lights on.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
I'm like, you can film? Yeah. Okay.
Well, then I guess I'll film. Yeah, they were very big against that back in the day. Like that was like a no-no.
I know somebody called me out. That's, I think, in the chat.
Oh yeah, look, we got. Well, you heard. Well, I think I played them all.
Yeah, you just gotta send them over to me.
Yeah, that one's almost done.
Mm-hmm.
That one's done. That one's done. Fury's got to do the chorus to that. I got to do I got to do 2 more songs, and Fury wants in on the All Out War one.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wants to join in on the.
I want to even join in on that.
Murdering the neighbors. Well, we can always extend it and just have you, even if you're not rapping, like extend the end and you just fucking stop mouthing off. Because remember when you did that?
You know when I wrote off.
Yeah, because remember when we did Psycho Bitch and we did Burrville Beauty, you were just mouthing off. You were just like going crazy, and it works as we're building you up to start rapping.
Yep.
Because like,
howdy, Jason in Paradise.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so let's get into some news. Oh yeah, like I was saying, with the show with there, a couple funny things happened. First of all, Jess was there, and I did the Wiggles on My Face song.
And you embarrassed her.
She got embarrassed because I pointed at her, and I was like, my wife Wiggles, blah, 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 blah. Here she is. But I didn't know that was an all-ages show.
That was funny.
Not that would have changed anything.
Nope.
So, if you've listened to that song, it's a very dirty song. Wiggles on My Face, just like dirty. Anyway, so there's like a 4 or 5 year old around there.
No, he was like 7.
Oh, was he? Well, he's in that.
Yeah, that range.
And his mother's doing earmuffs, and then whoever they're with is filming us, filming him, filming us, filming him. Then when I did the abortion song, I always throw the little babies. I don't know. You guys have seen them on the. I don't have any over here. Where'd they all go?
They disappeared.
Yeah, I usually have one. They show up everywhere.
All aborted.
Yeah, they all got aborted somewhere. In any case, so they that little kid ended up with just about a half to a full plastic cup of babies, and the little kid loved it. Mother was probably mortified. Some people did walk out during abortion because they just
don't like it.
You know,
bad.
and that's
sad.
Hey, you know what? It's not for everybody, and that's okay. And yeah, we had fun. We got to hang out with the real Jason Voorhees, and we had a blast. And that's what I do it for, to have fun. All right, so let's break into the news. So Disney, the company announced that the price of annual passes, parking, and Genie Plus will be going up starting today. Some of the increases will be at both Walt Disney World in Florida and Disneyland in California. Disneyland's prices are increasing about 9% for regular tickets, while up to 10% increase at Walt Disney World applies to annual passes. So here's the Walt Disney World changes. We got annual passes are up to $50. New purchase of the Incredipass now cost $1,449. The Sorcerer Pass is now $999, up $30. The Pirate Pass is $799, or up $50. And the Pixie Pass is $439, up $40. There are reduced prices for renewals if you renew. Theme park parking is $30. It's an increase of $5, but now it's free for hotel guests. So if you guys remember, it was not free, and you still had to pay for a little bit there, but now it's back to free. Park hopper tickets can be used anytime during the day, starting January 9th. Currently, visitors can only park hop after a specific
Which
time.
one do I pick?
What are you trying to send?
Pictures to you.
iMac. That's that. Let me hit accept. Save the downloads. It says good to go dates. The good to go dates will start in January, meaning that annual pass holders and cast members can visit the theme parks without reservations. On other days, they will still need reservations for a starting park if they plan on going before 2 p.m. Now, these are the Disneyland changes. Daily admission increase depends on the day from $5 to $65, depending on the type of ticket. The highest single-day admission price increased by 8.4%, from $179 to $194 for one park. Single-day ticket for least busy weekdays will remain at $104, but there is a tier system in place that the expected crowds will reflect in the ticket price, which could range from $104 to $194. Magic Key annual pass, depending on the type of pass, they will cost either $50 or $150 more per pass. Parking increased $5 to $35 for theme park passenger car garages. Hotel parking also increased by $5. The Genie Plus service that will allow people to skip part of the will now cost $30, up $5, right?
Yeah.
When purchased in advance, day of passes costs vary. The Park Hopper add-on increased from 5 to 15, depending upon the number of days. But a single day Park Hopper add-on remained $65. The price increases were announced a month after the company said it was going to invest $60 billion in the parks and cruise line over the next decade. So that's all the prices. I just, for me, it's just, I understand. Even at $194 on the high end, for what you're getting, it's still not that bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
Now, if it was $194 at Six Flags, everybody would laugh at them.
Yeah.
That's not worth,
Oh, yeah.
So I get it. When you live out of state, the only pass you can buy is the IncrediPass. They will not allow you to buy any other pass.
That sucks.
Yeah, so you got to pay basically the $1,400.
Yeah,
it's crazy. When I bought it, it was $1,000.
Now it's $400 more.
Yeah, so now I'm like, yeah. For me, it's still cheaper to just go. I don't go there enough anymore
To do it, no.
And I needed a break from it.
Yeah,
it was like the whole thing with Six Flags. I went more than most people, not more than anybody, but I went a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I know you went a lot.
Me and you basically went about 20 to 30 times a year.
Yeah, and some people have gone almost every day of the year.
Yeah.
But without that being said, I went so much in the value and the lack of additions. I'm like, I'm not going to keep spending the money. It's not worth it to me. Maybe to you guys might find the value in it. And by all means, if you do, enjoy. I don't. I'm just like, So I just go enjoy. But now, I'll be honest, Universal's starting to feel that way to me now.
Yeah.
Because we're going way, and I told you this, I'm like, we're going way too much.
Many times.
Way too much. Like SeaWorld, we go enough to make it worth it for the passes, but we don't go a lot.
Yeah.
So, so I'm not there with SeaWorld yet. I'm not there with Busch Gardens parks yet. All the other SeaWorlds, because I haven't been to the other ones. So it's just really, I need a cool, like Jess, like that's Jess's happy place, and she's killing me with this shit. What about me? What about my happy place? I don't even know what my happy place is anymore.
On the stage.
Well, yeah, that is my happy place, and I'll be back on stage this Sunday in Manchester, New Hampshire, at the Jewel nightclub with performing alongside with Ouija Mac and whoever else, I don't know who.
And I'll be still scaring the crap out of people, legit.
Yeah, we're going to Salem on Sunday morning during the day, and then I'm cutting out.
We're going to Salem the end of the month.
Ooh.
Ashley has a week off.
Just be careful when you go.
Oh, no.
It's going to be busy. I'm sure when I go Sunday, it's going to be busy. And it looks like there's no rain this weekend.
And I'm happy about that.
So
Let's just cross our fingers it stays that way.
Oh, I know. All it's been doing is raining around here. And all I've been doing really is indoor haunts. I mean, we did Dark Manor. Next few years, there will be growth. Well, I'm hoping, yeah, see, so far, nothing.
Yeah, because everything's starting to move down. So, like I said, this week is the weather pattern change, so we're starting to see a change coming.
Well, that's good. So now that I really thought this haunt season was going to be a bust. I really did. Because of all the...
After the last 2 weeks, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's tough out there for all the haunts.
It is.
And now if you're an indoor haunt, you're golden.
2 of our guys friggin' ripped their pants and sliding.
Really? When? Saturday, Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday. Roger.
Oh, he split his pants? Who else split their pants?
One of the other kids. That was on Jay's set. His overalls just went as he stopped short and then one foot just kept going.
Well, hey. It's craziness. All right, so let's move on to the next. Let's get rid of this so I know where we at. All right, Warner Brothers. We've covered this about Warner Brothers.
Yeah,
looking to sell. Well, the talk is heating up.
I seen that today. I was gonna message that over to you.
So we all know what they've been talking about. So within the next couple of years, it seems like Warner Brothers, the movie company, wants to sell. Now, what has that got to do with us? Well, there's a couple things that it's gonna. If Universal Comcast actually buys, because they're like the top dog to buy it.
Yeah.
If they buy it, which means they're gonna sell their share of Hulu.
Yeah.
You know that.
If they buy it, then that means Warner Brothers is completely owned by Universal, NBC, Comcast. So, which means the contract with Six Flags comes into play. And when's that contract up?
Like 28 or something like that.
So do they give up? Do they make Six Flags give up that contract, say, next 2 years?
No. What'll happen is, well, they can't make them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have a contract they have to abide by. Same thing with like Disney and Marvel. Yeah. So that'll be perfect if they buy it. It'll give them time to develop and get the ducks in a row to redo Marvel. Because what they're going to do is they're going to go, well, you know what? We're going to take control of DC. Six Flags is going to be out. I don't know what's going to happen with Looney Tunes. They might. I don't really think that Universal is going to care about Six Flags using Looney Tunes because let's face. Look, we all love Looney Tunes. Kids today don't even know who the fuck Looney Tunes are.
A lot of kids just know who Scooby-Doo and Shaggy is. That's about it. But again, I've also seen kids now go crazy for Tweety Bird and Sylvester.
Yeah, but they don't. Most kids don't know.
No.
There's no.
They don't know what the real cartoons like.
There's nothing.
No.
Like, I feel like this could be a blessing for Six Flags.
Because now they can start working on their own originality of everything else.
Because I think if you're a chain theme park, like even Cedar Fair, I say get rid of all your IP shit. Develop your own. You can make your own TV shows, movies, and you can get them on streaming. Yeah. Make a deal. You can create your own
back,
shit.
Mr. Six and
or make new characters. You know what I mean? You can make a whole set of new characters as long. Yeah, they got to have the original first, but I don't think they have the correct creative people to make that happen.
They need to start looking into creative personalities, looks elsewhere, because everything else is going to be starting to pop out here and there. There's also rumors that Disney and WWE Endeavor are in talks to possibly make WWE properties part of Disney.
Yeah, I don't want that.
That's going to be a problem.
Because they're not going to want any of the shit that goes on.
Yeah.
So no, Disney, get the fuck away from WWE. Go, you know what? Get AEW. Change that shit. Go play with AEW. Don't touch WWE. That's the thing I watch. I don't want it Disneyized.
I know.
I want it to be left alone.
They'll ruin it.
Yes, they will. I want blood and guts and murder and death and whatever. I want bad words and bad language, and I want cool superstars. I don't want...
Well, we already see what they do to it on Fox.
What?
Censor it on Fox.
Oh, yeah.
For SmackDown. It's like, really? You lost a whole entire promo, basically, because the fans were chanting something. And you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, when they called him an asshole.
Yep.
Yep.
Hell, even last night. Not last night. Last night. Some of the chants they were cutting out on USA.
Oh, because
surprisingly.
Yeah, I think they should just leave it alone. Let them do what they do. Disney, stay away from it. I don't want Disney touching it. Disney should stop touching shit they don't belong touching.
Yep.
Because once Disney, what are they going to do? Put it on Disney Plus? And then, we can't put it on there because it's too violent.
Well, I think they would probably put it on Hulu.
Well, if that was the case, I'd be happy as pigs and shit.
Yeah. I think that would be the one that they put if they do buy the property and put it on any of the streaming, it would be on Hulu. It would not be on Disney Plus. They would probably run shows, you know how they have Camp WWE and all that. Those shows would probably jump off onto Disney Plus. They would make more of those animated series that they were starting to work on with the WWE network, but I think the actual program in itself would go on Hulu.
I don't know. I just don't want them to be any part of it. So anyway, what do you guys think if Warner Brothers gets bought out by NBC and Universal? Do you see it as a good thing, a bad thing? Do you think...
In my opinion, I think it's a good thing, not just because of the Six Flags situation. I think it's a good thing, too, because now Universal they can get all those DC properties and make them better.
Oh, yeah.
And then those properties if they make them and put them in the parks, they can make a whole entire land of DC.
Well, that's what Marvel Land would become. Yeah. DC. They would just have to, instead of Spider-Man, you got whoever. Instead of the Hulk, you got whoever. Instead of this one, you just rename them to the DC characters. And
Hulk, I would love to see that turn into.
That could be like the Flash.
Lex Luthor.
Could.
That would be Lex Luthor.
You really think? I don't know. Well, think about it. It's a launch, so it's speed.
Yeah, so it would be
like a Flash. I mean, I think that would be perfect as the Flash. They'd have to repaint it, and then retheme all inside. But you wouldn't have to do too much because science.
Because then you can also play around with Cyborg too.
Yeah, and then you could you got Dr. Doom's drop tower. That could be Lex Luthor. Yeah. You got the Fantastic Four teacups. That could be
Justice League.
Yeah, and then you got Spider-Man, Blue Beetle.
The teacups could be Penguin.
Yeah, they could be Penguin. Well, Spider-Man would have to get turned into a big name. It could be Iron Man. No,
it would be
Batman.
Aquaman.
Could be Aquaman. You gotta. So maybe Hulk turns into Batman, maybe, or they could take over Toon Lagoon, expand it out, redo it,
and you have Aquaman in.
It could. What do you call it? Aquaman could be the Rapids ride. Yeah. And then the Dudley Do-Rights could be whatever.
Yeah. They could definitely use all that land. That area could be, and then even if you look at the.
Spider-Man could become Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, movie companies are going to go out of business and they're going to close up shop anyway. With the way, with how COVID is, less and less people are going to the theaters. Everybody wants to watch it at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody wants to go to the theater and watch. I do.
I do.
I went and saw The Exorcist last night.
Yeah, you're lucky.
And let me tell you, that Exorcist, I don't know what people are talking about. That movie did not suck. Matter of fact, I think it's better than the original. And I've seen the original a boat, and I love the original.
For me, I gotta see it now because if you're saying it's better than the original,
well, if you think about it, the original, it's fucking boring.
yeah, only a couple of real good spots.
There's some crazy shit in that movie, and the new Exorcist movie. I'm like the people that are like dogging the movie out. I'm like, what is it you wanted out of this movie?
They want Conjuring stuff. That's what they want.
Well, it is. It's possession. Well, it's not ghosts. It's possession.
They want. It seems like today's age of moviegoers want gore, like Saw. Want crazy, phenomenal.
There was gore in there.
I'm not saying there's not. I'm saying the new age of whoever wants to watch horror movies, they want to be like what a Michael Myers movie was, or what a Jason movie is, or even more of a suspenseful bullcrap. Not like us. We want those boom, 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 boom.
The movie was good, and I'm telling you, do not listen to the reviewers. The people that are trashing it must have been smoking crack.
A lot of times the reviewers just say...
Yeah, but no, there's a lot of people... Like, when we were in line for DementedFX, I had the Exorcist shirt on, and they're like, oh, I saw that movie. I'm like, how was it? Like, it sucked. I'm like, what do you mean it sucked? I'm like, well, we're going Tuesday to see it. What do you mean it sucks? It did not suck. I would tell you if it sucked. Trust me.
Yeah, I know.
I loved it. Like, I can't wait for it to come out on streaming and watch it again.
Chucky tonight.
Is it?
It's episode 2.
I still haven't watched 1.
Oh, when you watch it, there is a kill scene in that.
Yeah, no, who the hell was telling me about that?
Me.
No, somebody else.
That they made it look so good.
I know you were telling me about it last week.
Yeah.
And then...
And by the way, yes, I'm going to put a little spoiler in there. Sawa is in this again as another character.
Oh, I knew about that. The guy that did the unmasking tour, he told us.
Yeah. But I'm saying for anybody else.
Yeah, it's just like, it's kind of like an ongoing gag, kind of. Like he just keeps
that's
playing a different character every season. So I know.
But again, it's also something the fans always look forward to now.
Because now they're seeing the guy in a different... Every time he gets killed, he comes back as a different character.
I'm like, that's that voice. Oh wait, I looked up. I'm like, that son of a bitch.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, this season's out there.
And Lindsay, and when you're talking about like ruining competition, it's not going to ruin competition. There's a lot of movie companies still out there. A lot of them are merging together because it's tough out there. You know, like I said, COVID and the way people are just starting now to go back into theaters. People will go to the theater for the right movie. The problem is the movie companies are making shitty movies that nobody wants to make. You got to take that. Look, I'm not against this. Might catch me into some heat with people, and I don't care. If you hate me after what I say, then too bad. I don't care.
Too bad, so sad.
There's too much, like, I am not against, like, gays being, you know what I mean, representation for gay and lesbian and LGBT, XYZ, whatever. I can't, they keep adding letters on it, so I can't keep up with the, what is the acronym or whatever it is of what it is. I don't need it shoved down my throat. If you're just putting it in there to be inclusion and it makes no point, and it's not just gay, whatever people, I'm talking about enter anything. Doesn't matter if it's an all black person movie. You don't need to add one white person to include white people. The story, it has to, if you're trying to make a good movie or TV show, it has to make sense. It has to work. It has to help drive the story. I can understand if you're kicking it and maybe one of the black dudes got one white friend. All right, that makes sense. Because there's people of all races that have the one friend or multiple. But when you're jamming it down people's throats, it turns people off. The majority of the world doesn't care who's gay, who's black, who's white, who's Asian, who likes Chinese food, who likes eating grass, who likes eating leaves, who likes eating pigs and cows. It doesn't matter. Just don't shove it down people's throats and try to make a good story, a good movie. Not everything has to have representation of everybody. That's what's killing everything. they're feeding all these different things. Like, I don't care who's in what. I don't watch commercials. I just fast forward them, or I just look in my phone. But no, you know what? I don't care if there's like sequels. The sequels just have to be good. I don't want to see movie companies cashing in just because of a name. That ruins it. Don't be lazy. Make a good movie. Make a good script. Get a decent director. Put a decent budget behind it. And make a good movie. That's why movie companies are going out of business. They are not making good movies. If every company was making good movies, there would be a lot of competition. There'd be a lot of good movies. And people would be going to the theaters in droves. People are sick of the bullshit. Nobody wants to spend money on bullshit no more.
No, they don't.
I mean, look, here's a good example. Terrifier. That first movie was made for $30,000. And it made like a couple $1,000,000 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whatever. It made a bunch of money. Low budget, decent story. It was what people wanted. It was a slasher. It was crazy. People wanted it. Second one came out. The budget was higher and they made more money. They made a good movie. That's what I'm trying to say. Make a good movie. It ain't about trying to be inclusive. Forget all the inclusive. If the story calls for it, go to it. You see, going back to this generation styles of horror movies like Scream, Talk to Me. I got to see Talk to Me. I heard that's good. Hereditary. I love Hereditary. Yeah, classics like Exorcist and Friday the 13th. I love all those movies. I mean, I haven't seen Talk to Me, but Scream. I saw the new Exorcist last night. I saw, I was just with the real Jason Voorhees last week.
Yes, we were.
You know what I mean? So.
And he wanted to smoke up.
Yeah, I know. I love the life that we live. I love it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm hanging out with movie stars, big celebrities and stuff, and all types of genres of music. And we all talk about this crazy shit. Everybody's all accepting. Like, you might think, like, all these people, like, we don't like gay people, we don't like blacks, we don't like Spanish, we don't like... It ain't nothing like that. We all talk about the same thing. Good movie scripts, good movie making. That's what we want. We don't care. Like, I seen all these movies, and they added all these different...
Even Chucky, they get the kids that are gay. It's fine. But the thing is, they're doing it in tastefully right way versus what...
Yeah, because that doesn't, like, for me, at first I was like, oh, is this inclusion? Like on the first season, I was kind of like, why are they doing this? Like, why? What's the point? You're like, like, I analyze and I look at everything. It doesn't matter what it is. So then as I'm watching this, season one, I'm like, all right, this is cool. Like, I get what they're doing. Like, I'm not looking at it as a woke thing being jammed down my throat. Because I'm totally against all that jamming things down my throat thing. So, but no, you're right. It is tastefully done.
Yeah, they're doing it the right way. And this is coming from somebody that's sick and tired of it, like you. And I'm like, okay, I still love them because you're doing it the right way.
Yeah. Like, there's inclusion of everything. And it's not jammed in your throat because there's somebody of a different ethnicity. There's somebody from a different sexual orientation. There's people from different religious beliefs. They got a little bit of everything for you to keep you entertained. Yes, it's like a big inclusion, but it's done right.
The only thing I have a problem with, not towards that, is the NHL. What they just have done. They eliminated everything to do with pride, everything to do with hockey. It's for everyone. Everything this year, like military pride, this, that, and the other. They eliminated everything because fans were bitching and complaining. And then you had players that were being dumbasses.
Oh, like talking shit or whatever?
Yeah. And they wouldn't wear the jerseys or they wouldn't do this to tape up their sticks. So what they did, they eliminated everything. I don't see that right.
No,
you can't do.
Well, you know what?
That's wrong.
Look. Honestly, that's the right call, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, your opinion's right, and my opinion's probably right. My opinion. Look, when you look at everything that's out there in the world, everybody wants a participation trophy. Everybody wants to be included. Nobody wants to be left out. Well, the way life was before we came into the 2000s. There are no participation awards. You lost. You lost.
You
didn't
won.
get.
You won.
If you weren't included, well, tough shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't because if not, every game's going to be a different inclusion of something.
Yeah.
Save the pigs, save the children, save the gays, save the blacks, save the Spanish, save the whites, save the Asians, save the trees, save the ocean. Oh, you got to wear a different jersey. So what they're saying is, look, there's too much drama. We're eliminating it all. Yeah. Tough shit. You don't like it, don't come to the games.
Yeah.
Because if not, it's going to cause...
It has caused a huge ruckus last
year. Not everything... Look, I get
certain players really took a stand last year, and that's what happened.
Look, I get it, and it could be white ignorance. Maybe, maybe it is white privilege. I don't know. I mean, I look at white privilege, and I don't think I have it. Trust me, I don't have it.
No, look at your neighbors.
Yeah, I know. I don't have it. But I get it when you come from different backgrounds, right? Whether it's whatever it is. But because I'm a white single male, I see things a little differently.
Yeah.
I'm not single, but you know what I mean? I'm a white male.
Yeah.
I'm a white married male. I'm not anything else. You know what I mean? So I get it when you have something like that and something's going on, you kind of, I'm not into certain things. So I just kind of look like, hey, you know what? That's what we do. Actually, it's kind of scary in some kind of things because when you look at how things are, like how we're talking about movies, like with this whole thing about Warner Brothers selling, and some people like, hey, the competition, and it has to do with all that because of all the crazy shit that goes on in the world. Yeah. Everybody wants to be included, and I think because of that, it's ruining everything.
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't include it. I'm just saying do it tastefully. Do it the right way. You don't got to jam it down anybody's throat and go, send the sirens out to everybody.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Because if not, people don't... When I could tell from a mile away, just in a trailer, what they're trying to push on somebody.
Yeah.
Without even... And look, my brain is like not all there working properly. And I get that. And for me...
Yeah.
No, I get... Jason, I 100%...
He respects what...
Jason, I respect what you or anybody else has to say about what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here going, no, you don't get that. I'm saying include it.
And the first goal of the game was the rookie Connor Bedard.
To who?
Wow.
The red people?
Rez is gonna be like, what the hell? I missed that.
Why is that his team?
No, he's the number 1 draft pick of the season.
Oh.
Legit.
Yeah, no, like I said, I don't need everything shoved down my face. It's just weird because there's some like shows and movies that you look at it and you go, why is this such and such a... Like, I've even seen, like, how, like, the Wayans brothers and, what's the Jordan Peele movies and stuff. Like, you'll have all these black people, and then there's, like, one white dude, couple Spanish dudes, whatever. And I'm like... But the movie is made for black people. You know what I mean? Like, there are those directors that the movies are made for black people. You know what I mean? In that culture.
Yeah.
You don't need to be throwing a white guy in it unless the story calls for it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to just jam it in there. You know what I mean?
No.
And trust me, I love me some Wayans brothers because I love all them scary movies and the haunted house movies.
Hell, even White Chicks.
Yeah, don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Like, I get it. But, I respect the hell out of Jason and Paradise.
Yeah,
I mean, me and him have a lot of conversations about all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah.
We might not see eye to eye, but we're not down to like, oh, no, you're wrong. And we're like, no, you're... No, I listen to what he has to say. He listens to what I have to say. And that, right there, everybody, that's a good friend.
Yes, it is.
You may not agree. You may be like, this... Jason in Paradise might be at home going, this freaking white dude's retarded. Like, the shit that's coming out of his mouth, he might be like, dude, Giggles is retarded. You know what I mean? He could be. I don't know. But, I don't know. Just, I'm not saying that my beliefs are all right or wrong, and neither would him. You know what I mean? Half the time, I don't think before I speak.
Like
just
me.
Whatever just comes out of my mouth comes out. I mean, I try to be very respectful to everybody, and anybody that doesn't agree with me, I try to give them an open platform to speak their belief. Because I'm not that tyrant kind of guy that goes, no, it's my way or get out of here. Because, believe it or not, I've learned a lot from Jason. All the stuff we talked about personally, and I've actually had personal growth just by understanding where he comes from stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I appreciate that. And hopefully he's learned something from me. And if not, well, I'm sorry that I wasted your time, I guess. I don't know. But, I feel like society would be better instead of just going for the throat with everybody. Like, just have an open conversation. You know what? If a conversation starts feeling uncomfortable because of a topic you don't like, that's when you really should be paying attention. Because you're not seeing what it is. All right, enough of this real life shit. So anyway, Warner Brothers and that. Bam, done. All right, Six Flags, great. I know, now we're going back to theme parks. It's so crazy. Anyway, so Six Flags, Great America. Yeah, see, I taught you haunts and coffee milk. I'm proud of that. Now, Jason, have you gone back and tried less coffee syrup in it? Because he put a shit ton in the first time. He was like, wow. I was like, yeah, put a little less. I wish I had a plastic cup. You know the lines on the inside, for coffee syrup. The first line.
Yeah.
The little bump in the bottom before it comes up.
Yeah.
That's how much coffee milk you put in there. That's the perfect.
That's usually how much I put the Nesquik stuff.
That's the perfect amount.
Yeah.
So anyway, Six Flags Great America. If anybody's seen the picture of the tombstones, they were showing one ride was closed this year, Daredevil Dive or whatever it was. So now it's showing off 2 empty coffins, which indicates that a couple rides are leaving.
Both have different dates.
Yeah,
years.
A ride opened in 2004. They don't know they didn't say when it was closing. And then one opened in 2018 without the date of death.
So what we should do is check and see what came in 2018.
No, I already got that information.
Oh, I know that, but I'm saying.
So, 2018 is an easy one. That's the year the park added Mardi Gras Hangover.
That was the Larson Loop.
Yep, and then the King Chaos, a Huss Top Spin, was added to the park in 2004. So, hey, what's up, J Kite? So again, those 2 rides are looking to be on the chopping block. Get your rides in. If they're open or not open, I don't know. But it looks like these 2 rides are going to the scrap yard in the sky. And so I just figured I'd let you know that this is something that is potentially coming to a scrap yard near you up in Illinois. Dollywood. This is a cool new perk coming for the high. This is only for the highest tiered season pass holders for Dollywood.
Which you'd be probably getting.
You get a bonus 1 free loaf of cinnamon bread each month. Oh, we have a baby during the 2024 operating season, so you can get a free loaf of the park's bread each month. Bread. Yeah, she wants to be the new co-host. Hey, you guys want to see the future co-host of America? Look, here's the grandbaby. This is Faith. Say hi, Faith. Say hi. Hey, look. Hey, look. Look at you. Look at you. Look. You. You see? Well, I don't know what you want. You want to be the co-host? I like amusement park rides, even though I haven't been on one yet, but I'm going to Universal next month. Huh. But yeah, look. Here's a little munchkin. Hey, look. Oh, she's going to type to you guys. What? Faith, look. You're not even looking at the screen. She's looking at everything. Look, it's you. Look, you.
There you go.
Look, there's John, there's Papa. Look at that. Look, you got a baby. Huh? Hey, anybody want to see what happens when a baby goes upside down? Like on a ride? Wee, baby. Hi, baby. Okay, let's give you back to Mimi. There you go. Did you enjoy your little co-hosting experience, little buddy? There you go. Go see Mimi. There you go. Bye. This is like her second time ever down in the basement. So she's got a lot to look at down there. Hey, one day I should wear the leprechaun costume and run around the house upstairs with it. She'd probably be like, what the hell is that? So yeah, you get to see a little baby for a minute. Little baby. All right, back to what the hell are we talking about? Oh, Dollywood. Yeah. So you could go get free bread at Dollywood if you have the highest tiered season pass. That starts next year. They really want to make people fat.
Yeah, they do.
How many?
And I'll be happy with that.
How many of you have eaten the bread besides myself? I have many times.
Made it.
Oh, you made it? I have all the stuff to make it. I just haven't made it.
We gotta make it. We gotta make a video for it.
But it's amazing cinnamon bread. I gotta get there. Some way, somehow, I'm getting there. I don't even care if I have to. I don't even care if I have to buy it. I just want it. That's all. I just want. Have you been to Silver Dollar City, J Kite? Ever been over there? Because it's the same bread, same recipe. It's magnificent. It is delicious. It's fat man's heaven.
Uh-huh.
It is. All right. Well, the rumor around the campfire, well, not confirmed, the flume ride for next year to make it bigger, it looks like it might be canceled. Because they've done, they've done some inspections, done some maintenance, and it looks like they don't, they're no longer planning on linking them together for one supersized flume. It's probably, that ride's old, and I've ridden it. So I personally think it's probably old, and it's going to cost a whole bunch of money they don't want to spend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, what they need to do, I know it's going to sound redundant and stupid. I say rip down what they got and build a new one.
Yeah, you'd be better off.
It'll probably cost the same kind of money they would have spent by doing it. Why not just get a whole new one?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because you need water rides in Texas. Don't get rid of it and not put one in.
No,
I say rip it down, put a brand new one in, and get a cool ride.
Yeah.
You got Aquaman over there. You got the Rapids ride over there. Right now you have two flume rides. They're right next to each other. But I feel what they should do, they need, I think what they should do is rip down what they got and then put in a new stuff. Hey, what's up, Kevin Kikimoto? Delicious bread, but my wife and I got the pumpkin cinnamon roll on last visit last month at SDC. I got to get back out to Silver Dollar City. I wish my wife had more vacation time. I have no problem going out there without her.
Oh, I know you would.
She'd be very upset if I did.
Yes, she would. You be in a doghouse.
But you know what? That's her problem. Get a better job. That gives you more vacation time. What do you want me to tell you? I'm not going to give up my shit because you can't get the time off. You can't go? Sorry. You could do that because it's... How far... Jay Kite and anybody else done it, how far away is San Antonio? Isn't it 4 hours or something like that? From between, SeaWorld San Antonio and Six Flags over Texas. I believe it's 3.5, 4 hours between that area there. I could be wrong. You guys would. I don't live there, so I don't know. I've never been to Fiesta. I've been 4 to 5 hours. So that I feel that's safe in the terms of putting in that type of ride because the people down in San Antonio are going to ride that. They're not going to drive. Normal people. I'm not talking about people that love going to parks. Not us, but other people just like that.
Yeah, general public.
Yeah, the GP. I don't see the GP driving 5 hours to go to Six Flags over Texas if you're down at Fiesta. Some people will, but not a lot. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, so maybe they do that. Because I'm very intrigued by that flume ride going into SeaWorld, and I want to ride it.
By the way, I ordered your Christmas gift today.
Oh, God. Is it a stripper?
You wish.
A hooker? Gonna come out
Go
of
down to South Providence and get those.
Hey, get some crabs and...
Yeah. They ain't crabs. They're more like giant tunas.
Yeah, I was gonna say, get a tuna roll. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be, that ride I think is going to be fun. And J Kite, you better take video to show me because I want to see how this ride works. I mean, if you can see it working from wherever, like the Midway or something, I don't know. I mean, I don't want you to get in trouble. But yeah, I would like to see this ride in action when it does open next year. All right, so I'm gonna quickly go over Dark Manor and DementedFX. And then I'm saving the Six Flags New England Fright Fest for you. Mm-hmm. You went, you can tell us the good, the bad, the ugly, the whatever, the cool things, the bad thing. You break it down. So, Saturday went to DementedFX. I told you that a little earlier because now we're doing that contest. If you didn't hear about the contest, if you go on Dr. Giggles, my Facebook for my music, they are premiering, and it's probably going to be up for this. Probably for Friday. They're premiering the Gimme My Prime, based off of this music video. Then when Haunt season ends, I'm gonna release the video for people to watch. The video is hysterical. Number one, it's got the horror element. It's got the comedy in it. It's hysterical. It's a really good music video. Like even Faith that you just saw in here, when she screams and cries.
Oh!
Oh, Bruins scored. Faith will instantly stop crying and watch that video. She loves listening to Papa make a song. Anyway, so when you get into DementedFX, it's an indoor haunted attraction. I call it the HHN of New England. Even though it doesn't have multiple haunted houses and stuff, it's that quality. The quality we're talking about, the theatrics, the storytelling. We've all talked that have gone, that when we all went on Saturday, we all said it is the best haunted house in New England. It beats all other indoors. It beats all outdoor haunts. Nothing even comes close. Nothing. And I'm not saying the other haunted houses suck. I'm just saying Demented is here and everybody else is trying to play catch up. When you get it, I mean, like I said, the second there's 2 bars if you're into drinking. I'm not, but you can get soda because we've got a Sprite. Me and Jess shared a Sprite. But when you're in the main, there's 2 queue areas, a smaller one and a big one. So to get into the big one, that's where all the stuff is. They got a fire truck. They got like a little police, golf cart thing. They got an airplane that's on fire on the roof. They got these scaffolding things where they do skits on. They have a huge projection screen.
They still have that movable room. That's like the elevator.
Yeah, they changed some stuff. There's a couple rooms that got changed out, and I recognize what got changed out, what was missing, but there's a whole story about the biomed and the scientists making this thing, and now they're they have the resistance, and they say infection is salvation, and the whole when you're going through, they have security, what are you doing down here? You got to get out of here, and. Then they have the other people, the patients. They're all, infected, and they're trying to eat at you. There's a whole story. It's very theatrical. Even the queue. There's all different skits. They're killing scientists. They're doing undead idol. There's all different kinds of stuff between Skull and Bone Crusher. Just going on the queue. You're in it. It didn't feel like I was in the queue line for 90 minutes. Felt like 30 minutes. So didn't.
But they have and always have been good at keeping that queue line, keeping you entertained in the queue line. So even if it's long, 90 minutes, at least you have something to enjoy and keep your mind off of, oh, come on, I gotta go, let's go. I
don't know, plus they have a whole bunch of, they were playing, Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
The song, for near the end of the movie when it's grabbing.
That was on the other night, too.
Seymour.
Yeah.
And he's picking him up in that song they're singing.
Yeah.
They have that music video. They have all different. They were playing Bobby Girl.
I'm a Bobby girl in a Bobby world.
Then they go to Rob Zombie. And now they're going to throw in Prime.
Oh, Jesus.
They definitely have a cool sense of humor with stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I love about them. So,
hell, even Cupcake sings Barbie Girl now.
oh God, oh no, oh no, that's gonna become the new age. Let it snow.
Let it go.
Yeah, let it go. Whatever. Oh God.
I had a kid the other night that was crying, crying. I'm like, I gotta cheer this one up. So as soon as I started singing, her face perked up and started dancing.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not an idiot.
Yeah.
You know when somebody's like truly terrified. Sometimes you just gotta kind of stay in character, but kind of let off the gas.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, yeah, it's just constant. I mean, they have the actors. They have Skull and Bone Crusher working the line. Then they know when a skit's coming, so then they get to their places, and the next thing you know, they're doing some crazy things, and next thing you know, poof, a scientist is dead. But they do a great job. And like I said before, the actual dude that plays Skull in the video is not the guy there, because the guy that was in the video, he's just doing social media stuff. He just had a newborn baby girl like 4 days ago. And he played Mort the Coffin Salesman at Six Flags New England. And then eventually left Six Flags New England and went to go work at DementedFX. Because it was weird. The first time I went to DementedFX and saw him, I'm like, my God, if that doesn't look like Mort. And then we find out. And I went up to him later and I talked to him. And he, so, and like he was like swearing and going crazy and stuff. And I'm like, that's Mort. I'm not used to that. And it was cool and it was badass and it was a lot of fun. So DementedFX, awesome. If you want to get in on the contest to win a gigantic, crazy prize pack, all you got to do is go on my Facebook for Dr. Giggles, go on DementedFX Facebook, click the follow button, like them, follow us, and then share the post. It's been pinned to the top of my Facebook, and then go to the haunt, see the video behind you, take a picture with it behind you, comment it on that thing, and when you do, we're gonna pick a winner November 1st to win basically 4 CDs with 4 posters, a T-shirt, and a hat. All just for doing something that isn't gonna take much time out of your day to do. So if you want to,
even on Cupcake's Facebook, I shared it off.
Yeah, I want everybody to share it. And I want everybody to enjoy themselves. I want everybody to go there. I want everybody to have fun. I want people to check out the video. And it's a cool haunt. And trust me, by the time you get out of it, you're like, wow, I wish I went there sooner if you've never been. It's a great haunt. Now, on the bad side, Dark Manor. That's located in Baltic, Connecticut. It's different. A lot different than the last time I went.
Yeah.
And it wasn't good.
From what I saw and heard.
Basically, it's a glorified home haunt. You used to be able to go in the house. That's why it's called Dark Manor. You go in the house and then you go outside, go in a graveyard, go do something.
Change it?
I don't know, but it even says this year, new for this year, a new outdoor haunt experience. The only thing that made it cool was 2 things, and 2 things only. One was the dollhouse room. The doll room was fantastic. Number 2, they made it as when you got done, you came back to where you started. And then they said, now you're in a loop. And you're stuck here forever. Then they give you a glow stick. And then you give them the glow stick. They see the glow stick, and then the exit changes to the exits. We were like, oh, yeah, now we're going to go in the house. No, you don't even go in the house. You walk by the house. You don't go in it. Because that place is weird. It's like, I don't know if you saw Rez's review on it. It's like put it in a regular neighborhood, and then there's this haunted house. They just picture like in the middle of the street. One of the houses is a haunted house.
Yeah.
Weird. The actors there was like the person, the girl, the lady in the doll room was awesome. Played along, interactive. Somewhere there was a zombie guy who was twitching like having a seizure, but he was all into it, and it was great. He did great. Everybody else, terrible. Yeah, it was not. It was not good. It just was not good at all. I hate talking bad about haunted attractions. I try not to. This is only the second haunted attraction in my life that I'm telling people do not go to. The first was at Fort Adams. That was terrible.
Yeah.
The only redeeming thing was because you went in the fort and you went down this dark area, and that was like its only saving, but it was terrible. It was a terrible haunt.
If they kept the inside going, it would have been nice.
Yeah.
Because I've been there on the inside.
Where?
Dock Manor.
Oh, you've been in the house? Yeah. Oh, so you've been there?
I've been there. I know what you're talking about. I'm like, they did an outside? Seriously?
Well, you will, because remember, you would go through the house, you'd go to the basement, and then you'd go out into the graveyard.
Yeah.
And then you'd come out. But now, that's the way you go in.
It doesn't make sense.
And you go, and then you go in a loop. And nothing changes in the loop. Nobody does anything different. It's the same. The only difference is another door opens and you go out.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I want to go back through again. I see the exit. I want to go back through. It's terrible. Terrible. Just skip it. It ain't. Save the money. I didn't buy tickets. Jess did. I don't know how much they were. If they were more than $1, it was too much.
Yeah, you can record in Six Flags haunts. The friend that I was with, he recorded for me. He's gonna send me all those videos.
And, oh, yeah, one other haunted house I want to talk about, because I finally went through for the first time. Haunted Gallows, that's near my house. It's like 10 minutes from my house. It's in Barville, Rhode Island. It's their second year. And there's a review. The review is coming out Friday for it. But I'll just quickly... they have 2 trails and like a pumpkin photo op thing. The pumpkin photo op thing was cool. It was cute. The haunt's mostly really geared towards families. Not so much being gory, and I feel it's safe to take even like a 2-year-old through. There are some really cool like gags and stuff in the clown area. That was really cool. Didn't have enough actors. They had 17, but there's some dead space you're walking. And that's how they ended up scaring littles. Because me and him were just shooting the shit. Like, oh, we'd walk for like a minute or two. And all of a sudden, boom, and he'd jump. And then we'd walk again for like another minute, and then boom. Plus the rain's been tough and trying to keep people. And I mean, think about it. Friday was his first opening day.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah, he couldn't open. I liked it. I know when like Jess and everybody went through it last year, they hated it. They're like, oh, it sucked. They even told the owner it sucked to his face.
Yeah.
But he thought I was joking when I said it was good. He's like, oh, stop that. I'm like, because he thought it sucked. Because of the rain. He's down on himself because of the way the season's going.
Yeah.
And now I told him, I'm like, dude, just remember this. If you go, just remember the schoolhouse in the woods of Bathsheba, and then the clown area, there's some cool shit. The pumpkin thing, like I said, it's really, like, if you're trying to bring kids or something that have never been to a haunted attraction, this is, like, the perfect one to take them to. Yeah. It's like...
Don't take them to mine, please.
It's kind of like, I would equate it to, like, Haunted Labyrinth, just outdoors.
Haunted Labyrinth's another good one for kids, too.
Yeah, to start out with. Like, it fits in that Haunted Labyrinth, place for like families, kids. They're not trying to be, like, brutal and murderous like a Factory or a Fairtown or a 13th World, DementedFX, you know what I mean? It's a bit more tamer. So don't go thinking, somebody's going to yoke you up and beat your ass. It ain't like that there. It was still fun. I had a lot of fun with it. Now, with that being said, John, take it away.
So, as everybody knows, I went to Fright Fest on Monday, actually. And I basically only went. I didn't go for the rides, really. Went more for the haunts and see what they got for this year. And one good thing, though, I will say, that made my day. I got a front row ride on Wicked Cyclone on the orange train, because that was the one train I could not get on. I finally got my front row seat on the orange train.
You never had it?
No, I got it when they first opened up, but since then I haven't been able to get, the sensors weren't working for me. So I finally got on there. So I'm happy.
Hey, you got it.
And it was hauling ass,
Did
too.
Devin ride it?
Yep.
What do you think about it?
Holy shit. He was next to me. He's like, come in.
She doesn't really go on rides or shit, huh?
No. So, but yeah, finally got onto that. I'm happy on that one. Checked out the merch game, which I sent you the pictures of some of the merch. But one shirt I did get for merch this year, which was cool.
Yeah, that's that. See, I like that.
This is an original, I think. So, I don't know if anybody could see. This is the new shirt for Six Flags New England Fright Fest. Or I don't know if it's anybody else's, but this is the new one.
See, I like designs more like that. I don't really like the designs of, like the clowny, like spray paint bullshit looking. I used to buy them like you did back in the day. And then I'm like, they're just cheesy. They're not good. Because they're so generic, because they're not really made.
Because I wasn't going to buy anything. Because I looked at a lot of the shirts. I'm like, yeah, they're all the same bull crap. All, ooh, Fright Fest. Ooh. I gotta say, Six Flags kind of had a good smart idea. Because there is a take on Freddy Fazbear. Which I think I showed you.
I think so. I can't remember.
But they have that shirt. That shirt was selling out.
Well, it's because you got the Five Nights at Freddy's coming out. Everybody wants that shit.
Other than that, that was, I think, the only shirt that was selling out. But they did have a lot of good, a lot of different, somewhat different stuff. But, they got to step up the merch game altogether. I'm going to be a little more lenient on them this review for a reason. Because I was talking to somebody that was working that night that ended up calling me out. And it's on the video. I do know that they did have a staffing shortage on Monday, so there was a lot of staff that was missing. So some of the Sierra zones, they were missing some people. Even in the haunts themselves, they were missing stuff. And the ops were slow as molasses, but that was also because people probably weren't used to being on those rides doing ops as well. So,
well, because now don't forget too, the summer's filled with college kids, and now all those kids are back into, or if they were like seniors in college or whatever, they're off in their careers. They're like, I'm not coming back to work here. So.
I did watch Mort, because matter of fact, like everybody's seen, I got Mort to say hi SFNEOnline. He was actually pretty good. This one that's been playing Mort this year is actually pretty good. He's comparable to the other Mort. He was funny as hell. His show, we all know the description and stuff like that, but he did a good job with it. Honestly, I will say the show-wise, I'll give him a 3.5. Because naturally, we all know that Mort show. But Creep Show, Freak Show was fun.
Was it the same people? Mm-hmm. That girl with the swallowing the swords and all that?
Yeah, it was good.
She could swallow my sword any day.
I did not record it because I wanted to enjoy it. And you know me, I like to enjoy that one.
Yep.
I didn't go into the other show that they had, but I did get to see the end of The Awakening because I purposely slowed down away from it so I don't have to see the beginning of that stupid thing. But I did go and I was watching when they released the monsters, and that was fun. That's the best part of The Awakening. I always want to always watch that.
I watched that Kevin, what is his name? Kevin Highback?
Yeah.
That Jess watches?
Yeah.
Knott's Berry Farm it's not called The Awakening, but it's
they
something
do something similar.
But they release the monsters like that, but they do it better than Six Flags. Six Flags does a good job.
Yeah.
I will give Six Flags New England props on that. That's like the best part of Fright Fest.
Yeah.
After that, you can go home. After that, you can go home.
Yeah, because that is honestly the best part, because when they sick the monsters on everybody, it's complete chaos.
Yeah, because they're running, people are running, people are screaming, everybody's running.
Devin and Carrie are like... And now Devin wants to do it for us. Like,
I would have them go. Yeah.
yeah, but we can't.
See, I had talked to Rich and gave him idea. I'm like, dude, do something like this, create a different story,
Yeah.
different set of characters, and do something similar. I said, people love it,
Yeah.
and I don't know, he brushed it off. I don't know,
Yeah. But
why, but
I went through the scare zones. Most of the scare zones, there was, like I said, staffing issues. I didn't video a lot of these scare zones because it wasn't not a lot of people in the scare zones. I didn't want to, because as soon as I started seeing, okay, we're having staffing issues, I'm like, I'm not going to go hard in the paint for it.
yeah. Let's see. Do you guys think your Monster Unleashed is crazy? Fiesta Texas has monsters running off the train station and scaring a ton, called The Arrival.
That I would love to see.
Yeah, there's different, iterations that you can use of that, and you just got to use what you got. Six Flags New England, The Awakening is nowhere near as good as it used to be, because when they used to do it, they'd have monsters walking out, then they have the hearse coming out, then the monsters would go get Mega Slayer and get them out of the back of the hearse, then they'd prop them up, and it was always in front of the Looney Tunes store, and then now it's over in front of where Goliath used to be, and I preferred where it was. It was the perfect place. The monsters came and got you. It was great. I don't like it now.
The main thing I would say is the best scare zones so far that I've seen that had the staffing, course, the clown one.
Yeah.
Yes, I know I'm biased because it's clowns, but the clown one, the ones that were in the clowns, they were insane. The ones over by in Cracks Axle Canyon, the Scream Punk, and then they have the new one that's over by the bumper cars. Those ones were really good. And then the one that's over by Pandemonium. One side, they focused mostly on one side because I guess the other side they weren't really focusing on. But that one came down. They were doing a pretty good job. The girls that were over there, they killed it. They actually scared Carrie.
Oh, wow.
But they did a good job in those zones. The other zones, not so much. I think they were more lacking because of the staffing. I know they were trying to push the staffing into the haunts this year. Midnight Mansion, I will give it a 1 out of 5.
Yeah,
Midnight Mansion surprised me. To me, it was smaller than what it normally has been, but they didn't have it in Houdini. They had it running in the side building like they normally have sometimes, but they had Houdini running. So, and speaking of Houdini, they did do the refurb in there, and almost every effect was working flawless. And now you can actually see Houdini's face on the top.
Oh, they brought it back?
They brought it back. It finally is back, and the keys and the sound work perfectly.
It's loud now, and you can actually hear it.
Oh, yeah. I love that. That's one of my favorite rides. You know that. But Midnight Mansion, 1 out of 5. Sorry, but it has to go. I think it's time to kill it altogether. They tried their hardest. The actors did they did better, but they were slow. Moving things around, moving people through. They were slow. It was the biggest line out of all the haunts. And it was because they were running too slow. So that's something that was bad about that. I will go with Nightmares. It was basically the same stuff as last the last few years, but they set it up more like a kind of movie themes ideas.
Yeah.
The crew in there did a good job. There was a couple of spots that actually really were spot on. And the actors in that, I will give them a compliment, because when you can actually make me jump in spots, they did a good job. Especially the guy at the end. I'm not going to kill the gag, but the lighting gag that works on that, and he hit the right spot. Oof. I'll give that a 3 out of 5. Just because that one actually had good staffing, and then that one actually did really good job with what they had. Plus
And they made you jump.
They made me jump, and that's something that I was looking for. I'll go Zombie World. Zombie crap.
Yeah, it needs to go.
005 sucked.
Yeah, it's
The actors in there, they were giving each other you can actually tell when they were actually like, okay, here comes a group. You can hear the spot on know when they're giving a cue to that next one's coming in. They kind of killed it. Us horn actors, for us horn actors, we know what to look for cues. They were doing that too obvious. So that's something to me that didn't do good for me. That was a 0 out of 5, and that they changed up some of the move areas, maybe because there was flooding in spots, but no, that was dead.
How was the nursery rhyme one?
Nursery rhyme Terror Tales was good.
Did the puppets in the beginning work yet? Oh no.
No.
They only did it like 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year.
And they never did it again.
But the staff that was in there, I honestly can say they probably were not the same staff.
No, because you actually have staff.
And they were not going off script. They were unscripted. They were doing good. That one I'm giving a 4 because they also, one of the actors kind of gave it perfect to Ryan.
Why would you say to Ryan?
Oh my God. Ryan's like, oh, you don't scare me. And she just gave it to him. She roasted him. So, yeah. But they had a couple of girls that were on the chainsaws in Terror Tales. In one of the areas, I think it was the cornstalk area, killed it.
I can't believe there's anything positive coming out of this. I'm shocked.
I am shocked myself, but they did a really good job in there. Then when you get to back towards the end, it was like, eh. But from the beginning, middle, till about 3/4 of the way, it was good. But the end, they needed more people in the end to kind of give you that. Ugh.
Yeah. So come on, give us about the clowns.
All right, that's why I left it the last, because I know somebody that was in there. But let's say they did a good job. They changed up some stuff in there. They did a good job. There is one clown in there that's got the symbols that I liked. I really like that. They were really interactive with you. The clown, honestly, the whole entire clown little set was perfect. They changed up a little bit of certain things, the theming and everything. They changed up. They took the car out. They didn't have the car this year.
Oh wow, that was like my favorite thing.
But they had a big giant clown face that really popped out with the glasses. It was like good. Each of the rooms, they are pretty good. And then they had one of the rooms had one of the clowns on a swing.
Oh, that's
I'm
cool.
like, ooh. And they literally were working off of each other. They did a great job in there. Some people may say, okay, they're not that good, but coming from somebody that knows what to do with the clown sets and stuff like that, like we've been working on, they did a killer job. And their clown voices were good. And matter of fact, I am going to throw his name out there. Joshua Johnson. Good job. He was the one that called me out. I know he wasn't working the clowns normally.
Yeah.
And he was a clown this time. He did a good job. So
That's good.
He did a good job with everybody. So, I will say the clown set, 4. It's not because I'm biased, but that was honestly, between Terror Tales and that, those two were the ones that actually stuck out to me. Those two really did a good job. As far as JB's had 2 new items on there. You can buy zombie fries. No, not fries. Frankenstein fries. I think I sent you the picture. I forgot what it had in it, but that was good. I bought it. I ate it. It was good.
Try to see.
There.
Right here?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You bought it? Did you take a picture of it?
I didn't take the picture of the food because my phone was updating at the same time. I'm like,
I'll put it up there so people can see it.
I gotta do a review on it for sure.
I know, black screen of death.
We're killing you.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Rawr. Where is it? There it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's fix this a little bit. This is
You
just
notice I did it the right way. They're all JPEG now.
Yeah, it makes life easier. So this is what you can get: Frankenstein fries. They got fries topped with cheddar cheese, sauce, pulled pork, and bacon bit. That does sound good.
It was good. It was really good. I didn't have any problems with it being cold. It was good.
Oh, like maybe when I had with that.
It was good. And then
zombie mac and cheese with bacon bits and sriracha. So that's.
I tried that. That was good.
Was it?
Yeah, I had to finish Ryan's because it was too hot for him.
Then you can get a pumpkin pie slice.
Yeah, but I will say the Frankenstein fries, 4 bites out of 5.
That good, huh?
That was good. Honestly, for me to say that was good and park food. It had a good taste. The barbecue sauce with the fries were phenomenal.
Because I don't know if you notice, when I get fries in Six Flags, I don't know if you notice.
They changed their fries again.
What are they now?
They're more like the regular cut fries with the potato side on it.
Okay. If you ever noticed, if you paid attention when I'm eating,
yeah.
What do I always have with my fries?
What?
Barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
I always grab barbecue packet things.
I forgot.
And I keep dumping it in there. I mean, because a lot of times they do mayonnaise.
Yeah.
But for some reason,
I forgot about that.
But because a lot of times they don't put the mayonnaise out.
Yeah.
So I just grab barbecue and I dump my fries in it.
But the pulled pork had a good taste. The barbecue on the fries was good. They could have put a little bit more cream, sour cream, but that's me because I like this. I'm a sour cream fanatic, so.
I mean, like, put some extra on it, bitch.
But they did a really good good job on that. And the mac and cheese was really good. The sriracha sauce was spicy as hell, but it was good.
That's good. I would like that.
So I'll say that was my best thing to eat. But other than that, overall, from the experience, I'll say Fright Fest out of 5. I'll give it like a 2. But that again is, I'm going off of what I had to deal with. I'm going back in November on probably the last day. So.
Yep, and then I'll be.
You'll be up in that neck of the woods too.
Why? What am I doing that week?
That's WWE in Springfield.
Oh, November 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be in Springfield, Mass, going to WWE. What is it? Some superstar show.
Super show.
Yeah, but I get to meet. I paid ridiculous money for tickets so we could meet wrestlers.
Yeah,
and get a chair.
Yeah, so you can smack somebody with it.
Yeah, I'm going to smack a bitch.
But other than that, Fright Fest at Six Flags New England, 2 out of 5, and it was actually all right for me. I will say the end of the night, again, on wherever that is, on Main Street, forget it. They went nuts.
Oh, yeah, I always loved that. Was one of my favorite things that they always did.
Devin loved the guy with the bladed saw.
Yeah.
You know him. He's a sucker for the chainsaws, but he was surprised. The guy's like, making the sparks.
Yeah. Yeah. There are a couple things here and there that Six Flags does great, but overall, I mean, I don't have an opinion on this Fright Fest because I haven't been to Fright Fest since pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Because I won't go no more because it's shit. To me. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that go there and you guys love it, and that's fine. But I'm going to tell you guys, if you only go to Six Flags for haunted houses and nowhere else, get the hell out of Six Flags. If you go every weekend, take one weekend and go somewhere else. Anywhere. And if you want to know where to go, message me. I will tell you. I will give you a list. I'll give you a laundry list of haunted houses to go to. Even if you don't want to go to DementedFX, I will tell you other ones to go to. Trust me, I will not steer anybody in the wrong way on a haunted house to go to. You could go to 13th Brother Palmer. You can go to 13th Brother Cumberland. You can go to Fright Kingdom in New Hampshire. I mean, I don't really care for Haunted Overload, but you can go drive 4 hours from Rhode Island and go to Haunted Overload.
Haven.
I don't.
McRae's.
I never been yet. That's that's on the list. I'm doing that next year. I'm doing not Scary Farm, Halloween Horror Nights out there, And then we're going to do the 2 Disney parks. Because Jess never been to Disneyland or California Adventure.
Well,
I've never been to California Adventure.
As long as you go live stream when Spider-Man almost falls off the building.
Oh, that was a good one.
You know his life just moved.
Fright Haven, who are you kidding, man? See, even he knows it's shit.
But I will say, even I'm off of Fright Fest, I guess. But 13th World for me this year, this weekend that just passed was fun. 4 code yellows in one night.
Nice. You got any code browns?
I got one. If you come through, you're gonna find out why. And I'm not gonna say what I do, but one guy, all I did was just jump up at him and say what I said. And next thing you know, he's just reaching around, and you look behind him as he's going underneath into the oven, and you just see the nice brown stain.
Nice.
And it stunk too, and I couldn't hold it back. We had somebody doing stink bombs too, throwing through the trail, but it wasn't that. It was when the guy shit himself. I'm like, holy! I couldn't hold it back, and it's Sean has it on the GoPro. Holy shit! Who shit themselves? I just could not hold it back.
What the hell is 17th World? I see that advertised on Instagram. I've never heard of it. Do you know where it is? I never heard of it.
Oh.
Let me just look real quick. I'm going to just pop it in here. Is it a haunted attraction? Must be.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe 17th. What is he saying? World haunted attraction? Oh, the 17th door haunt
17 doors.
Haunt experience. It's in Buena Park, California. We moved now in Buena Park. I'll have to watch the trail later. Maybe that's
Yeah, they have different.
Maybe I'll have to check that joint out next year when I go. Because I know Jess is going to want to be looking for haunts to go to. Because we're probably going out there for like a week.
Yeah.
To go.
By the way, Jeremy has a total of about 8. So he's ahead of me in cold yellows.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's my boy. That's my boy. I train him well.
And you know what he does, and it kills everybody every time he does it.
I still haven't talked to Rich yet. I got to talk to him to see. Because everybody, Steph and Devin and everybody's like, when do you
come through with Rez?
When is he going? Saturday?
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going Saturday. And I know Sunday I'm going to Salem during the day, and then I got that show at night. I'd rather not even do the show at night. I know it sounds stupid. I don't care about that show Sunday. You know what I mean? It's a Sunday. Yeah. It's in New Hampshire, and then I got to drive 2 hours home when I'm done. Yeah. I think I'm going to get off stage, and I'm not bringing any merch.
Just leave.
And just fucking leave and go home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go Saturday. I really don't. Technically, I'm assuming I'm on the show. There's nothing that's saying I am.
I see you're already getting sick.
You know, I don't know. It's not that I don't want to do the show. It's just I'd rather be like hanging out with everybody doing something else.
Oh, next Wednesday I won't be here.
Why? What's the next Wednesday?
P. Bruins game.
Are you Thursday?
Yeah, I'll be here Thursday.
Then we'll just do it Thursday next week. No big deal.
Yeah, because we have the.
Because remember, like the other one,
Wednesday night game, and we're like, we're gonna go. It's during the week we can.
Go. We'll move the Grove show to Thursday next week. No big deal. No big deal. Just let me have a Wednesday to just veg.
Yeah.
No big deal, buddy.
Don't get in trouble.
Hey, I can't promise that I'm not going to get in trouble. It's those people that start the shit, and then I say something, and the cops come. Hey, look, we had a Grove show. No cops. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
But I have not I haven't yelled and screamed and threatened to murder any of them yet since that time. Because I haven't seen a friggin' neighbor since then. I haven't seen not a one. It's like they vanished. It was like aliens abducted them. I haven't even seen the guy in the backyard.
That's a good thing.
I think I finally scared the shit out of everybody.
For now. They're trying to recuperate and see what they can come up with next.
And they're like, oh shit, he didn't leave. Back to the drawing board. What is it going to take to drive him out? It's going to take a lot more than that, motherfucker. And the police told, oh yeah, when I talked to the cop that night, I told him about the album, and he says, I'm okay, freedom of speech. I mean, I told him all about it, like, not just, to make sure it was good.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, you're good. He goes, enjoy recording. The guy thought it was cool. The cops around here don't care. I think they finally realized that these people are just terrorizing us.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was all huff and puffing like the big bad wolf, telling cops, do your job or I'm shooting the neighborhood. I told the cop to his face that I would get an AR-15 and kill every man, woman, and child on the street.
But you're not.
He laughed and left.
Yeah.
Think about that. He laughed and left. I should be behind bars for that comment. And I didn't because the cop didn't care. So I think the cops are just like, he ain't going to do it. And then when I do, that dude's going to get fired and probably put in jail for not doing his job.
Yerpers.
But anyway, so, okay, like you just heard, the Grove Show will be next Thursday. We're going to have more spooky shit. More. I know the week of Halloween, we're going to make sure that me and John dress up. And whoever, we're gonna dress in costume.
We're also going to be killing pumpkins.
Yeah, we're going to do pumpkin things. That's in a couple weeks, right?
Yeah.
We got to figure that out.
That's what? It would be the 25th-ish, 26th-ish.
Yeah, depending upon. So either the 25th or 26th when we get closer. That's what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So we're going to do a Halloween episode. And, that'd be awesome, Jay Kite. New vlog from him for the Grove Show. I appreciate that. But yeah, so we're going to do a Halloween show. We're going to do like the pumpkin carving, pumpkin smashing. We're going to dress in costumes. That's what we're going to do. We're going to dress in a costume, right? Carving pumpkins and then smashing them. All live streamed on my phone. That's what we're going to do. So make sure we'll let you know. It'll be the big giant pumpkin smashing in weird costume. And it can't be, the rule is you have to use items from your house to make the costume.
I can do that easily.
So it's got to be funky. Take like, get something and just take a whole bunch of crap you want to get rid of and like glue it on yourself. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, I'm sure the police will show up for that. They're going to be like, you're smashing pumpkins? Why?
Because we're called the Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll probably see live on air police showing up at the door in a full confrontation with the police about us smashing pumpkins in the neighborhood at 8 o'clock at night. So, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. I love y'all. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you do that contest going to Dr. Giggles' Facebook. Go to DementedFX, Haunted House. Go watch the Prime music video that I'm in. And then once haunt season's over, so like in 3 weeks, the video is going to drop. But why not go to a haunted house, watch it in the queue line, take a picture of yourself, post it in the comment of the post on Dr. Giggles thing, and win some free shit.
Damn right.
Right? People like
All
free.
rules.
It's like an $80 value of merchandise or more for free just by doing 3 things. That's it. You get free shit. So anyway, we're out of here. I will see you guys next time. Till next time, everybody, stay spooky and keep on coasting.